You gonna turn your camera on?
I'm too embarrassed right now.
Bro, Mitch not even in here. I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't care. If Mitch come in, you can turn it off. Cause he gonna flame you up. Giannis just
Hey,
got the MVP trophy, Finals MVP trophy.
I mean, respectfully deserved. I mean, shit.
50 points. Not only that, what was he? 17 for 19 from the free throw line.
You know,
Man,
bro, them counting out his seconds on the free throws and stuff, that probably just made him just even more
focus.
hungry,
Yeah.
more focused, more hungry to make the free throws and everything. Like,
But I was talking to my buddy. I was like, what are the odds? Think about this. Giannis is one of the worst free throw shooters in the league. Like one of the worst.
mhm.
And game 6 to close out to get to win the finals. Not only does one of the worst free throw shooters in the league shoot his best free throw game ever, but let's say he was 17 for 19.
Mhm.
Uh, what was the final score? They lost by what? Suns lost by single digits. Hang on. 98 to 105, right? So that's 7 points, right?
Mhm.
If Giannis shoots 50%, so 19, let's just say
He makes eight of them.
let's say he makes 9.
Mhm.
Suns win. If he shoot what he normally shoots, Suns win. That's
Yeah,
that's the craziest part. But no, he said, you know what? I'm a closer. I'm finna go close it. So what do you think about the series as a whole?
I'm disappointed.
Disappointed?
I'm just well, I'm disappointed on the fact that like obviously like I wanted a game 7 and everything because I think finals like NBA finals like they go to game 7 that's considered as like a good series because they went to the last game and everything. But to go up 2-0 like that and just have the momentum and then you lose 4 games straight, that's tough.
So
That
do,
is
do you
that is
think
tough.
so do you think or let's say so first of all, let me backtrack. People that are listening. Um we've been doing the recaps of the NBA Finals. The Bucks just won Game 6 to win the NBA Finals. So Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks are the 2021 NBA Finals winners of the championship. And the Bucks won. The Suns won the first 2. Bucks won the last 4. Bucks won 4 straight. So, do you think, going back to what you were saying, do you think it'd be more interesting? Let's say they still only won 2 games, but if they had been like a Bucks won one, then Suns won one, Bucks won like 2, then Sun won. You know what I'm saying? If the 2 wins that had been broken up, do you think it'd been more interesting, or you still think it would have been disappointing?
I think it would be more interesting because if it was like you said, like Suns won the first game, Bucks won the second game. You know what I'm saying? It.
Right.
I feel like the fire under the Suns would have been lit a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? They're just like,
Yeah.
okay, series tied up. I gotta. We gotta do something. We can't give up. We can't let them take the lead. But with them winning the first 2 games, I felt like they kind of got comfortable a little bit, and it was in a little sense, a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I feel like what would have helped, let's say if they did break it up and they didn't win 2 straight, is when they were on a losing streak, they broke it. So like this, they won 2 and then they started losing. They couldn't break that losing streak. Like you said, I feel like mentally it'd have been better for them if they had been able to, or let's say Bucks won 2 in a row, then they got to win. It's like, okay, we stopped the losing streak. Now we got one. Let's get just one more. I feel like it might have been a little different then, but
and you know what I think too, bro. They really keyed in. They're just like, all right. They're like, we know who the 2 scorers are on the Suns. It's Chris Paul and Devin Booker.
right.
If we can limit them to the least amount of scoring and put the ball in somebody else's hands, they're like, then we have a better shot of winning it, because like, are you really gonna do you really think Jay Crowder's gonna go out there and drop 20 a game?
No,
Mikal
not
Bridges,
consistently.
no,
He
no,
might.
no. Mikal Bridges, like I mean, he's capable of it, but
not
still young
consistently.
and
Yeah.
but not consistently. DeAndre Ayton.
He might give you one game with 20 plus, but he's not
Yeah.
going to average. Yeah.
And two, dude, like the thing about it, now that I look at it, it looks like the Suns didn't go too deep in their bench. Like, you know what I'm saying? Compared to like the Bucks. And then obviously you can talk about the height and the length of the Bucks too as well. Like, and
Yeah.
obviously the maturity and everything. Like there's so many different like things that like you can say about like the team, the difference of the teams and everything experience wise and all that. So
All
I
right.
mean
Now,
it is a young Suns team. Damn, bro, I'm sick that Chris Paul lost, bro. Ah, shit, this dude.
all right. I know. Wait. Before Mitch. Where's he at?
He about to do something wild.
All right, look. Before Mitch gets started, I want to point something out that I thought was super interesting. I'm finna read off some stats. This is what me and my boys were talking about as we was watching the game, right?
Mitch, don't do nothing stupid, bro. Because I know you about to do something foolish.
Bro, watch this. So we all know Giannis had 50 points, 14 rebounds, 2 steals, 5 blocks, right? Plus minus of 10. So, he played a great game. Drew Holiday shot 4 of 19, but great defensively, right? And Chris Middleton hit some big shots. He was 6 for 13, so right around 50%, yada yada. Let me say this. PJ Tucker had 36 minutes, 0 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, right? No blocks. His plus minus was 13. He had the highest plus minus out of anybody that stepped on the court. Let me see. For both teams, he had the highest plus minus. So what that says to me is not only he's such a great defender, I think he's arguably one of the greatest defenders to have never won or never been on an all defensive team or to have never won a defensive player of the year. I think he's the greatest defender with no defensive accolades because he has 0 scoring responsibilities. When his offense is sit in the corner and if we crash, we pass to you, shoot. That's pretty much it, right? Or, he might go get some hustle points where he gets a board put back. But in terms of offensive responsibilities, he has 0. But he's such a pivotal offensive. He's such a pivotal player defensively that in a game 6 in the NBA Finals, he plays 36 minutes, scores 0 points, but has the highest plus minus out of anybody on either team. And Giannis scored 50. And he scored 50 off of 16 for 25, well over 50%. So he was effective, 5 blocks, 17 for 19 from the free throw line. Giannis played rebounds. 14, 50-point double-double. Giannis played fantastic. PJ Tucker had the highest plus minus. And I'm pointing that out to say how important it is to have a guy like a PJ Tucker to where he doesn't need the ball. He doesn't, he's not a guy that wants the ball. Like, give me the ball. Let me do this. He is so focused in on his role. His role is to just cause destruction for the other team while he's on defense. Get all up in their face. Get in the passing lanes, rebound, board, just be a nuisance. Score 0 points, but play 36 minutes in the most important game Milwaukee's had in 50-something years. I think that's like a nod to PJ Tucker's favor and how great of a defensive player he is. I just had to point that out because I was looking like, how does the guy score 0 points, 36 minutes have such a high plus minus? Literally all defense. And of course the rebound and the assist help. But it's literally just playing solid defense, pressure, all that stuff. It's like we talked about a while ago, those hustle points that don't have a stat. Say diving for 50-50 balls or, enough pressure to
good closeout or something.
Right,
or
a good closeout. Or like if you get enough pressure on a guy where he fumbles the ball, somebody else gets the steal. You don't get a stat for causing the fumble to cause the steal. But that goes into the plus and minus. And that's why like all that stuff's so important that people don't, you talk about great defense. Oh, stat this, stat that. Well, there's a lot of things that don't have a stat that's important. And PJ Tucker is the master at non-stat basketball. Okay, Mitch, what's going on here, man? What am I looking at? Is he even up?
Calvin.
Bitch, kiss my ass, bro.
Calvin.
Kiss my ass.
What's up, bro? Oh man, I just trust Chris Paul so much. I just apologize first of all before I get started. Finis, by the way, great stats there. Great fucking stats
Oh,
there.
I appreciate it, man. You
Yeah,
know,
no, it's good. But this is the time. I'm waiting.
You ain't hearing it from me, bro.
I'm waiting. I'm
You-
waiting.
Hey, you gonna be waiting till 2024, bro.
I'm waiting. I'm here. We're here for the apology. The Suns sweep apology.
I'm sorry that Chris Paul couldn't pull it out.
So here's your stat of the day for Chris Paul. Did you know
Why
that?
you say why you say Chris Paul like that's not his name?
Because we're talking about the same Chris Paul that didn't go and shake their hands after the finals was over, walked off the court. But all right,
Hey, they still got COVID protocols, bro.
there ain't no COVID protocol in Milwaukee going on right now. Get the hell
bro,
out.
that stadium was packed. You saw outside the stadium, they were butt cheeks
right.
to butt cheek.
So Chris Paul, after losing this game tonight, becomes the only player in NBA history to lose 4 separate series, win up 2-0. Chris Paul tonight, when there were 3 minutes left in the game and it was a 4-point game, where was he? Hiding was the answer that you were looking for there, Calvin.
Was he hiding?
Did he not pass open a wide open 3 after an offensive board? Calvin, you know the play I'm talking about. You know the play I'm talking about.
I hope your connection starts messing up, bitch. How you put
You know, Calvin knows the play that I'm talking about.
Look,
Tell me how coming into this game. Here's another stat for you. Coming into this game, I didn't realize this. I would have roasted your ass, Calvin, on the last one. Did you know that coming into this game, I don't know what it was now, but coming into this game, Chris Paul's plus minus was negative 37 in the finals without Devin Booker on the floor. Yeah, I'm throwing out stats. I'm throwing out. That's all I'm doing. These aren't.
all right,
I'm
Mitch.
not faking shit over here.
All right. We get it.
All right.
Damn, bro. He probably is probably not gonna get another shot at the finals.
Oh
bro.
no, I think this is probably it. Yeah,
he's probably not gonna get another shot, bro.
No,
because
that for him.
But
LeBron, he went back to number 6. It might be game over. Like I just don't know. The West is. Let's just say the Suns are probably not gonna.
They're not coming out the West because you talk about a healthy Clippers team, you talk about a healthy Warriors team, you talk about a healthy Lakers team, healthy Denver team.
So here becomes the question.
And we don't know what the Mavericks gonna do on offseason to pull in somebody, and I feel like that's like the big talk right now.
Well, they got Porzingis that's unhappy, so they could use him as a trade piece. All right, so here's the question. Here's the question now. Did the Bucks just become the Spurs of the East?
No. Not yet.
Look at the East now. Look at the East right now.
No, I get that, but not yet. It's too early.
Name the teams in the East right now. You got the Nets. You got the Nets with an unreliable KD, or I'm sorry, really unreliable KD, James Harden, and Kyrie because they're
unreliable KD. Oh, whoa.
No, they're all injury prone, brother. All of them can't stay healthy. Then you got Miami. Is Miami a real true contender, or was
yes? When Victor Oladipo comes back, they're going to be a true contender. And they won't
against that Bucks team that we watched play tonight.
I think they got a good shot. We're not because you also got to think about it. Each year is a different year, my friend.
You got to think.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I think it's too early to say. Now, if let's say they make it to the finals or they make it to the conference finals consistently, I'll give it to you. I got to see one more year first because they could end up being like that overhyped Boston team that won 1 ring with that supposedly stacked super team. That's not enough.
This isn't a stacked super team. This is a Spurs. This is a Spurs team.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They could be that Boston team. I gotta wait a little bit before I can answer that. Truthfully,
I think the scariest thing about tonight for the NBA is that team knows they can win a championship now. That team knows that they can go down 2-0 at the beginning of the series and win 4 straight. and win a championship. Giannis knows that he can go into a game 6 with the game on the line and go, what was it, 17 of 18 from free throws or 16
17 of 19?
17 of 19. He knows he can go 17 of 19, 50. And, you know, Anthony made a good point. I can't unsee it tonight. Is Giannis just a giant Russell Westbrook?
Well, I said that the other day. He's a 7-foot Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
I literally said it the other day.
I can't unsee it. And the scary part about it, too, is that Giannis is still just a baby, man. And that man works.
He does work.
Once that 17-footer starts becoming reliable, which in this finals it started to become reliable.
Oh, it's game over.
I think we're looking at a dynasty, boys. I think we got a dynasty on the make, especially with the team. Who do you have to pay? You don't have to pay Chris Middleton. You already paid Giannis. You think that Bobby Portis is going to take the money? He might take the bag, go somewhere. Pat Connaughton, Drew Holiday, you got all of them.
Yeah, they don't have any like super big box office guys for real.
Yeah, they don't have anyone either that's going to be demanding a lot of money.
Honestly, and this is another thing I think y'all missing. Did y'all know that Dante DiVincenzo was out for the whole?
Yeah, that's right. He didn't even play. I forgot about that.
That dude is a bucket. Like, to be honest, if he was in that series, he would be playing more than Pat Connaughton, to be honest.
Well, for sure.
But what I'm saying though is like that dude is like, he's like that.
Like that?
Yeah, he's like that, bro. Like, better shooter, can get to the rim. Like, he's just a better Pat Connaughton in general, in my opinion.
Here's the question: was the Sun season a success?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
You do not make that run and then consider that a success.
No, I think them just making it to the finals period is a success.
Anything short of them winning the NBA Finals was not a success.
No, Mitch, no.
Stop.
Let's.
It's a fantastic start. It's a fantastic start. It's still a like you said, it's a young team. That's a fantastic start for a young team.
All right, well, let's talk. Chris Paul.
Don't know
contract.
I don't know.
He wants money too. Come out and said they wants money. You gonna give him 3 years, $90 million?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea what I would do if I was a GM.
36-year-old Chris Paul, 3 years, $30 million.
If I was a GM, I kid you not, I literally would have no idea what to do. I might have to flip a coin.
Now you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay campaign. You're gonna have to pay that guy because that guy he did what he was supposed to do. Cameron Johnson, I think is Cameron Johnson 22? I feel like he was at UNC last year, honestly.
Yeah,
he's young.
Second year.
You don't have to pay him yet. You got Ayton. He should be coming up soon. His first contract's coming up soon, right? Booker, have they supermaxed him already? Probably have. He's
damn near.
Yeah. Who else is on that team?
Crowder.
His value's never been higher than it is right now. Think he's going to stay with the Suns and go for another chip with the West? You know, like the Suns might have been a one run and done team, especially with what y'all were saying about who's coming out next. You got to wonder if you're going to give a 36-year-old Chris Paul $90 million over 3 years.
That's tough.
How old is he?
36.
Bro, to be honest,
I don't know. I don't know about 3. I might give him an equivalent to a super max 1 year extension, like something like that, maybe, or like maybe something with contingencies where here we'll give you your total guarantees this, but that's contingent on us making Easter, where's it called? Something like that. I don't know, man. 3 years at 36. That means he'll be 39 when his contract's over. That's 39.
He's already an injury-prone player.
39. Maybe a 2-year contract tops.
I feel like for Chris, dude, he's already made his money in the NBA, bro. Just go try to join another team that's a contender.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, dude, you're one of the best point guards. What would you say? He's top five point guard of all time? Top 10 at least. Like
top 10.
I'd give him top 5.
I'd give him top 10, bro. You got to talk about like Magic and stuff, and
yeah,
I got him like 5th, maybe 6th.
I'll say arguably top 5, but for sure top 10. Bro, like he's gonna be one of the greatest point guards to ever play and not to win a ring.
He just can't show up, bro. He can't show up. Whether it's been health concerns when they had that Golden State team with Kevin Durant down 3-2 going into Houston. He got fucking injured. I mean, he had this team up 2-0 and lost 4 straight. They lost 4 straight. How do you do that? Mind you, they should have won game 4. He didn't show up. He made a stupid foul at the end of game 5. Like, it's just 3 minutes. I take him as one of the best point guards in the league for the first 45 minutes of the game. That 3 minutes.
For his career? That's what you would say for his career. That's what you're saying.
That's so disrespectful.
How is it disrespectful, bro? We have seen time after time again that he chokes. He can't get it. He can't do it.
Everybody chokes at some point.
He's choked all the points. It took him 123 playoff games to make one finals. 123.
No, I get that.
He's blown 4 2-0 series in his career.
Would you say the same about? You'd say the same about Allen Iverson?
Allen Iverson made it to the finals and
never won. He never won.
Dropped 50 a game when he was in the finals, and he's a shooting.
Chris Paul had 26 tonight, off of over 50% shooting.
26 ain't 50.
No, I get that, but you're okay. Let's not act like Chris Paul just had a shit game tonight. Okay. Now, was it his best game? No, but he didn't have a bad game. Now, the series, that's up for argument. That's up for debate. But let's not sit here and act like Chris Paul just shits the bed all the time. Because you're talking about never winning a ring. Okay, Allen Iverson never won a ring, so it sounds like you're saying that about any point guard that has never won a ring or never won a finals. So what are we talking about?
It's not that I'm saying that it's every point guard that's never won a finals. I'm saying that it is this particular point guard that is in the conversation to be the top 10 greatest point guards.
Is AI not a top 10 point guard?
He's a shooting guard, first of all.
He's the primary position as point guard.
He's a shooting guard.
Point guard.
Two-way.
He's a shooting guard.
Point guard.
Combo guard.
Google him right now. I bet it's.
I've Googled him many a times. His primary position was point guard.
Hold on.
We saying the same thing about James Harden?
James Harden's.
No, James Harden is a shooting guard. James Harden is a shooting guard. Like,
shooting guard, point guard, does the position matter? For the argument we're having, does the position matter?
Yeah.
So we saying the same thing about Steve Nash?
What is that? What's that first
Steve
one?
Nash a point guard, bro. Come on now.
Point guard.
What's that first one say right there?
Point guard right there. That's what the first one says. Point guard. That's what I said.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. What's up? You know how many times I've Googled Allen Iverson for debates, bro?
Thought I had you right.
Nah.
No. Well, you got to put it in a contextual thing, bro. Name 3 other players on that Allen Iverson team.
Deshaun Stevenson. Who else?
That's not really fair because I didn't keep up basketball like that. It's different when I don't watch basketball like I do now.
For the finals, he was averaging 50 a game, and he just was not enough. Chris Paul had multiple chances to win this series.
We're talking about one series. You're talking about, but my problem is you're talking about
3 other series that he's blown too. I'm talking about the Houston series that he blew because he couldn't stay healthy. I feel like call a duck a duck, man. He's a choke artist.
No, look, I feel like you can't. I feel like you can't take. So what about? So you talk about 3 series. How many years has he been in? How many years has he been in the NBA? What, 14, 15, 16 years? You're telling me he's choked 3 times in 16 years? He's a choke artist for his whole career.
Technically, he's choked 16 times in 16 years because he's never won the finals.
No, that's not how that works. That's not how choking works. That's not how choking works at all. Not making the finals. Not making the finals doesn't mean you choke. I'm saying
in the big moments, he does not show up, and he did not show up in the big moments this series. And he has.
So LeBron's a choke artist for 2011, right?
No, because in the big moments, LeBron has more buzzer-beating shots in the playoffs than Kobe and MJ combined. He shows up. He has 4 rings.
So if I look up go ahead buckets, Chris Paul's gonna have 0 go ahead buckets. If I look that up, that's what you're telling me.
I'm sure
He's gonna have zero. That means none. Because what you're saying is he has none.
Sure he's had a go-ahead bucket in his career.
So you're telling me he's gonna have none.
In the biggest moments, at the biggest times, he is not there.
Oh, you're telling me he's gonna have none.
No, I legitimately just told you that he's gonna have a go-ahead bucket in his career.
But just because it's one, he's a choke artist.
I'm saying in the biggest moments, Finis, at the biggest stages, at the biggest times in his career, he did not show up.
So he's the only player on his teams when he plays.
Bro, what I am saying is that a superstar point guard who is top 10 all time needs to show up in the moments and be able to take over a game, and he did not take over the game at all in any of the series.
Same with Steve Nash, right?
Game 1 when he had 31.
Same with Steve Nash, right?
Steve Nash, yes. Yes, he could never beat Kobe. Okay. There's some people call a duck, man.
So Steve Nash is a choke artist.
Steve Nash could never beat Kobe, and at the biggest moments, in the biggest times of his career.
So you're saying Steve Nash is a choke artist?
Yes.
I want to hear it. All right, so Allen Iverson is a choke artist.
He showed up.
But he didn't win.
He averaged in that finals.
So showing up is dropping the amount of points, not winning. Based off your argument. That's what you're saying.
So
he got his ass.
So you're saying showing up is dropping the points, not necessarily winning. Because Allen Iverson didn't win, though. I don't care if he dropped 80. They lost. Because he didn't show up enough, right? They lost. I don't care if he dropped 120. They lost, right? He's in the same. Allen Iverson has the same amount of rings as Chris Paul, right?
That 2001 Sixers team was never in a position to win that series, ever. Chris Paul was in a position 3 different times to win the series.
Apparently not.
Didn't do it. Not. Made a stupid foul at the end of Game 5. Passed up big shots tonight.
Why are you so anti-Chris Paul? I don't like it.
No, I'm not anti-Chris Paul. I'm calling a duck.
Yes, you are. Yes,
no,
you are.
I will never say Chris Paul
like a duck. If it quacks like a duck, it's a duck.
But what if it's a goose?
It's not a goose.
You're calling an apple an orange, Mitch.
No.
I refuse to believe that. I refuse.
Mitch, I feel like you're just a hater.
I refuse to.
I ain't a hater.
Look. I refuse to believe that Chris Paul. I can't fathom how somebody can call Chris Paul a choke artist.
I legitimately just laid out the argument. 123 playoffs.
And I've asked you counter
the playoff games. He did not show up.
I can't believe it.
Only know why? In history to lose 4.
You want to know why?
Low leads in a series.
You want to know why I can't believe that? Because one, there's 4 other people on the court. Okay. Now I get it. Chris Paul's superstar, all-star. He's a Hall of Famer, whether you like it or not. Future Hall of Famer. He's top 10 point guard of all time. I get that. But Chris Paul, I can't go back too far because I didn't keep up with basketball when I was younger. But in modern day, Chris Paul has never been the number 1 option for your bucket getter. So he's not the like I said, I can't go back too far. But I'm talking about from when I started watching basketball to now, he was never like deep. Like balls deep into basketball. Like balls deep.
You're gonna sit here and tell me that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the number 1 scoring option on that OKC team last year. Shai Gilgeous.
So over Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. You're telling me that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
No, wait.
Over Chris Paul. You're going to tell me Dennis Schroeder.
Wait. So you're telling me if I look up the stats now, Chris Paul averaged the most points per game for the OKC team.
Go for it.
What you saying?
I put a Gatorade on it.
A Gatorade?
This condition is going to be horrible, isn't it?
What year was he with OKC?
Finis, make him run some extra shit once you prove his ass wrong.
Wait, we got to talk about that because y'all are in for some shit.
It's 11:30, so we're gonna not do that.
Shit. Good Lord, he's been with a lot of teams.
Bro, who is Jalen Rose Barber? That thing crispy.
Jalen Rose he don't be talking about shit.
He really don't.
On that.
He had that little five run, then got to NBA, and now he think he Think he the shit. All right, hit me with these stats, bro, because I want to know this. I'm really interested in this.
Because Chris Paul was the #1 scorer.
No, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to find a page that just has all of their shit instead of me just individually Googling their players. Because Chris Paul only averaged 17 points per game. You can't. I refuse to believe that was their highest points per game scorer.
Was it 2021 season?
It was 2019-20.
All right, I got it right here. Oh.
Yeah. No, say it out loud.
No, here we go. Okay. All right, where's the points?
Oh,
Points per game. Motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Damn, that team. It had 17 a game. Shea had 19.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
James had 18.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Like I said, I told you, bro. He's never really been that #1 point. Like I'm saying.
Bro, I'm just saying that at the end of the game with 3 minutes left to go, I need him taking shots.
Why not have
you don't comprehend?
Because what I'm
star point guard taking the shots.
Why would you?
When Devin Booker is cold, I do not want you passing the ball to Jay Crowder. I want you taking the shot because you are the guy.
I don't want him taking a shot with his hand up his ass when Jay Crowder's wide open.
You talking about the wide open shot that he passed to Jay Crowder? Is that the one that you were referring?
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not taking one play and putting that over his career. I'm not doing that.
Bro, with 3 minutes left in the game, the guy on your team needs to be taking the shots, especially when Devin Booker is cold. Especially when
Devin Booker was cold.
Yes, he got ripped twice at the end of the game.
You talking about last game or this game?
This game.
Both.
PG, yeah, both.
So Chris Paul wasn't cold.
I need the guy to show up, Finis. And Chris Paul's the guy on the team, whether you like him or
not. That's the difference.
Yes,
that's the difference. He's not the guy
on the team. He is the guy on the team.
Devin Booker's the guy.
And you're Kobe, your playmaker. I'm not saying Kobe with disrespect because fucking Booker balled the fuck out. I'm saying the Kobe on your team isn't hitting the shots that he's supposed to be hitting. It's your job to take those shots. And he did not take those shots. He shied away from the moment.
Kobe got a Kobe.
That is a choke.
Kobe got a Kobe.
No, Kobe got ripped twice. Kobe got ripped twice at the end.
Kobe got a Kobe.
Cold. So it's got to be. It's on Chris Paul's shoulder. I don't care what the hell you say.
Booker got to do better.
It's on Chris Paul's shoulders. As soon as the 3 minute mark hits, that is Chris Paul's game.
No,
whatever he says,
Booker got to get a bucket.
I want the man to take the shots.
Devin Booker got to get a bucket.
He wasn't getting buckets. He was getting ripped.
He needs to find a way.
Oh my!
You got to stop getting ripped. See the fact that he's getting ripped and you're letting that's okay.
You're trying to argue with me just to argue with me, and you're not using your sense.
What do you mean?
Your sense,
Calvin. Listen to this.
I am not saying that Chris Paul needs to be taking 36 shots a game. I am saying with 3 minutes left, the ball should be in his hands. He's making the decisions, and he is taking the shots that matter, not Jay Crowder.
All right, I'm gonna clear this.
Not
up.
Jay Crowder.
I'm gonna clear this up. The ball should be in DeAndre Ayton's hands. Let's just say that.
No, boy.
All I'm saying is the fact that Devin Booker's getting stripped, and we're not talking about Devin Booker shitting himself because Chris Paul had
Devin
20.
Booker's 24.
Devin Booker shit on himself with no Charmin.
But we don't want to mention that. We want to talk about Chris Paul dropping 26. And, that's not enough. When Devin Booker didn't even have 20. Good Lord. So since Kyle Lowry was the leader, he needed to have the ball in his hands the last 3 minutes instead of Kawhi.
Let's put the roles then. If LeBron James and Anthony Davis were on the floor and Anthony Davis were playing cold, you'd want LeBron taking the fucking shots, wouldn't you? And if LeBron wasn't taking the shots and LeBron won, would Anthony Davis get all the blame or would Chris Paul get all the blame? I'm sorry. Should LeBron get all the blame?
Look.
Because LeBron would get all the blame. And that's what's happening right now. Chris Paul is the LeBron in this situation.
I put the blame on everybody. I don't put it on one player. It's on everybody.
Because in the NBA Finals, when it is a do or die, team basketball is out of the window. It goes into the superstars' hands, and they make plays.
The real blame is going to be on the coach, bro.
Monty Williams?
It's going to be on him.
What are you talking about?
And first of all, let's not sit here and try to compare Chris Paul to LeBron James because LeBron James is going to be
I'm using the other example.
But you can't because you're trying to compare LeBron and Chris Paul.
I am saying that Chris Paul is the seasoned vet, the leader of the team.
But he's also not.
LeBron is
he's
the
not.
seasoned vet.
No, but LeBron is
is
top 3 all-time scorer in NBA history. That's a different story. If Chris Paul was top 3 all-time scoring in NBA history, yes, I'd agree with you. If he was one of the greatest scorers to have ever walked this earth, but he's not. LeBron is completely different. Completely different. Completely different.
Whole team's falling apart. I look to the glue. Chris Paul's the glue. Chris Paul was not gluing. As simple as that. As simple as that. Whole team's falling apart. Nobody can take a shot. I need Chris Paul to step up and make the fucking shot. Not a 24-year-old Devin Booker. I need the.
I need a 24-year-old. I need a 24-year-old Devin Booker to stop getting stripped. No, I need DeAndre Ayton to grab those rebounds. I need Cameron Payne. I need Jay Crowder to hit the open shots. I need everybody to do everything better.
But we don't
without Chris Paul,
everything was falling apart. I need Chris Paul to step up and take over the game, or at least attempt to take over the game.
He did attempt.
He attempted with 10 seconds left, taking that bullshit 3 that he knew even before he hit the ground was going to be missed. He did not attempt to take over that game.
No, he did.
No,
he did. All those elbow threes he was forcing, that was him trying to get the game back. Let's not act like it was a blowout. Like it was a close game towards the end. They just couldn't seal the deal. Come on now. It was a 4-point game with like 3-4 minutes left.
And Chris Paul didn't take over and win the game for him.
He attempted though. He tried.
He did to.
Yes, he did.
So
getting it to a 4-point game is not trying.
I want you to go watch the last 4 minutes of that game.
I've watched the last 4 minutes.
No, we're gonna rewatch the last 4 minutes.
No, I've seen the last 4 minutes. I analyzed the last 4 minutes.
No, you've seen it once. And just watch Chris Paul defer and pass the ball.
You mean play hard like he was doing and trying?
Oh my goodness.
Hey man. 26 points.
Don't get an A for effort, man.
26 points isn't trying to win. Okay.
Don't get the A for effort, man.
11 for 19. Okay. Over 50%. Okay.
I wish I could have stats right now of the last 5 minutes of that game, what that team did.
26 points.
Where's the stat guy? Somebody bring up the stat guy.
Devin Booker, 8 for 22, but we're putting it on Chris Paul. When you're number 1 scorer, 8 for 20, you're Kobe. Since everybody compares him to Kobe, 8 for 22, but we're putting it on Chris Paul. That dropped 26. 11 for 19
in a clutch game to not
11 for 19. Calvin, you see what I'm saying? How you gonna get when you're a ball distributing point guard? You're not a score first point guard. You're not a Westbrook. You're not gonna drop 30 points consistently. You're not gonna average a 30-point triple double. When you're a pass first point guard and the guys you're passing to can't make your shots, you got to get it your own, right? Well, when you got the Greek Freak, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, PJ Tucker on your ass.
Can I at least see what the
hands are tied, but he still drops.
That's for the starting 5 that are defensive players.
Exactly. And then you're 6 feet, and then you get past those guys. Who's waiting for you on the paint? Brook Lopez, another 7-footer. But he drops 26, going 11 for 19. Oh, it's Chris Paul. But Devin Booker's 8 for 22.
Bro,
and we're not gonna talk about Devin Booker.
1,000%.
Hey, Mitch. I'm gonna say this one thing.
DeAndre Ayton, 4 for 12, and we're not gonna talk about DeAndre Ayton. 4 for 12.
Mitch, I'm gonna say this. How many points did Devin Booker drop last game and the game before that?
He dropped 40 in a row, both, right?
40 in a row?
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
My point is,
that's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's your guy. 2 back-to-back. 8 for 22, bro. 19 points.
Is that when the whole team is falling apart, I expect the top 10 point guard of all time, the certified Hall of Famer,
but it goes back
to at least take over the game or attempt to take over the game.
He did. You know why? He did. But you know why it was hard? You had Giannis Antetokounmpo, a 7-foot, 2-time MVP, defensive player of the year.
Find a way to take
Drew
over.
Holiday.
Find a way to take over.
PJ Tucker.
Find a way.
He's got to go against those guys by himself.
I see you finding a way. I don't want to see you.
He tried, though. I'm not saying he found a way. I'm not saying he did it. I'm saying he tried. But look at the defense he had to go against by himself because everybody else wasn't doing shit.
Hey, Mitch.
It's not all on Chris Paul, bro. Get past that. It's a team sport.
Hey, the last 3 minutes of that game are on Chris Paul.
Oh, my God.
The last 3 minutes of that game are on Chris Paul, 1,000%.
No,
Finis,
the whole team.
when we go play, when we go hoop and everything, we're gonna ask Mitch to score all the points, and then we go. And if we lose, we're gonna blame it on his ass.
Right, like what?
You
We're gonna blame it all on you, bitch.
It's a team sport.
Mitch, you should have hit them threes. Mitch, you smoked 3 layups that you should have hit.
Shit, without Chris Paul, not even in the damn finals. What are we talking about, bro?
That's facts. That's facts. For
Put it
sure.
all on Chris Paul. It's a team sport.
I've never said that it's all on Chris Paul. I said the last 3 minutes of that game.
No,
That's basically saying that's on Chris Paul.
Right.
The
last 3 minutes, it's on the 5 people that was on the court. It was on all of them. The last 3 minutes, because Crowder missing wide open shit. Yes, Chris Paul fumbling the ball, bullshit. Crowder missing wide open shit. Devin Booker can't hit shit. Aiden out there smoking shit. It's all of them, bro. It's all of them. It's a 7-point game. The guy that dropped 40 back-to-back went 8 for 20.
Devin Booker couldn't hit the house if he was in the kitchen tonight. God.
Bro, 8.
Somehow they found it.
Bro, DeAndre. It's a 7-point game. DeAndre, 4 for 6.
He can't even talk right now. he's so
the last 3 minutes of the game are on Chris Paul. That is what it is.
Bro.
That's crazy, Mitch, that you saying that. And you a basketball dude.
It's
How you
not
gonna say
crazy.
that?
Bro, 4 for 12.
Because the last 3 minutes in a clutch time game in the NBA, team basketball is done. It is over. It is get the ball to your superstar, and your superstar creates shots.
And he went 8 for 22.
Oh, Chris Paul's all of a sudden the top 10 point guard of all time, but he's not your superstar.
Not right now. No, he's 36, Mitch.
He's 36.
Talking about his career. He's top 10. He's not top 10 right now. Actually, you could probably argue, but no, he's not, bro. He's not.
He's not top 10 point guard right now.
No, I said he probably is right now. Maybe. I'm just. You could probably argue it. I don't know. But even if he's not, that's to my point. We're talking about top 10 point guard all time, his career. We are not talking about 2021.
The last 3 minutes of the game, man.
Yeah, but say that to the other 4. All 5 of them, though. All 5 of them.
You have it at a 4-point
all
game.
5 of them.
And miraculously, all 5 of them kept it at a 4-point game. That game had no business being a 4-point game. A 4-point game.
And you want to know why?
3 minutes left. And you're telling me Chris Paul effort. Can't get you 1 bucket.
Chris Paul effort.
Chris Paul can't get you 1 bucket. You're telling me he can't
with
put
the
you
Greek
92,
freak on him?
94?
With the Greek freak on him? No.
You're telling me he can't do 92, 94?
Greek freak on him? No.
You can't run that high pick and roll that you had been running all game.
With the Greek freak? No. In beast mode?
You can't run that high pick and roll that.
No, you want to know why? Because Greek freak had his badge on. He had his badge on. Greek freak had his badge on. He had 5 blocks.
He was clamping.
Yes. Drew Holiday, clamps. Yes. All of them had their badge. Drew Holiday, clamps.
Drew Holiday, what did he finish? 4-17? It was bad.
Oh, yeah, his shooting was terrible. But his defense.
Clamps. Yes.
Defense, steals. Come on now. All 5 of them needed to step up. Just like the year we don't talk about with LeBron, the 2011. We don't talk about that year, but it was all of them.
Well, that's a wash.
All of them.
Everybody knows it.
No, it's not. I give credit where it's due to my boy Dirk. All right, y'all. I need to eat. This has been the Gardens of 615. We appreciate you guys for listening in on our podcast, that we've stayed tuned for the NBA Finals. Shout out to the Bucks for winning the 2021 NBA Final Championship. Shout out to my boy Giannis. I'm rocking the jersey. PJ Tucker finally gets in one, and we're gonna stay tuned. Stay tuned, cause
yo. Hold up, we can't get off real quick. What's the bullshit that you guys for conditioning? You said you're gonna tell us.
No. It's 11:38. We can't do that.
It's 11:38, so we can't talk about that right now.
It's a 40-minute conversation.
Oh, you gonna pump fake me like that?
Ladies and gentlemen, just know that when we get in town, I'll be running these doofuses into the ground, and they're gonna come out as new men on the other side. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that, just show up to Independence to watch these dudes throw their guts up and die on the field.
I ain't throwing my guts up. That's gonna be Mitch.
I'm gonna throw up. For sure.
I ain't gonna throw up.
No doubt. I'm definitely gonna throw up.
It'd be fun. The lift should be straight. Lift's not anything crazy for real.
That's damn running. Can I opt out?
No, it's too late. It is too late, my friend.
We got a lot of running.
A week from Sunday. Y'all might want to do a little bit of running, like a little bit this week and next week, so that Sunday is not too crazy. To be honest.
Bro, just give me a little sample. What you got on the menu?
I already told you last week or last podcast.
36 110s.
No, it's 16.
Oh, nice. Oh, thank God.
So how you breaking it up in sets?
It's
like
straight. 16 straight.
Damn. So is it down and back count is 2, or is it down and like
just you're gonna run 110 yards, and that's 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
16, 110s.
You got a time limit on that thing?
Yes. I haven't determined what that is yet because I don't know how fast or slow you guys are. And y'all might have different times for both of you.
What do you mean time limit?
Like, I'm not going to give you 20 seconds to run 110 yards. Like, you're going to have a time limit to run the yards in. And you get a certain amount of time for rest. So, like, when we did 110s, I think we had, like, 13, 14 seconds, something like that. And it was, like, 35 seconds rest in between each one. Yeah, Mitch, I don't think you understand what you signed up for. He got off.
He got up.
All right, funny. This 615, we out.
All right.
I won't give in, been through too much. I done prayed for the money, I done prayed for the fame. I done prayed that I will make a sacrifice and play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same. I done prayed